Hi everybody, it's Linda from the Crafting Depot, and I am going to be doing this cute little bird, and it's all decoupage. We're going to actually draw it out, and it's not that hard. So first thing you want to do is, well, what I did was I used a piece of cardstock and I put some stickles on this, so I'm just going to move it over to the side so I don't bump into it. So I cut a piece of cardstock. Now my book is I believe 6 inches wide. Let me see how wide this book is. It's 5.5. So I want my bird to be smaller than 5.5. So I cut it 4. Did I do 5? I did like 4 3/4. 4 3/4. So the next thing you're going to do is we're going to draw out this bird. So I'm going to put this bird in front of me, and it's not going to be as hard. I hope not. Anyway, I just drew it out, so let's see. So I'm going to go up. I'm going to do a round head, and of course it's not going to look exactly the same. I'm going to come up, and do that. Now, the head looks a little wonky, so I'm going to try and fix that. So we're going to come down like this. We're going to scoop out. And you know, nothing is ever the same, but we try. Okay, so we're going to fix these feathers. We're just going to go up. And like that. Oh, hold on. Let me turn off my Alexa. Yeah, I could get in trouble for playing music in the background. Okay, here we go. So we have our bird, and it looks a little wonky here, so we're gonna just go in like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna take out my little scissors, and I'm just gonna cut her out, her or him, whatever you want to call them, and I'm gonna cut her out. And the only reason why I'm cutting her out is because when I lay down the papers, I'm going to be able to see where exactly she is. And I'll be cutting the papers as I go. Let me cut that off. So I'll be cutting the papers after I glue them down. And you can see I'm not following exactly the line that I drew, but it's just supposed to be whimsical and no stress. Okay, so we have our bird, and now the next thing we want to do is we're going to glue paper to her. So we're going to take out, I have some pink here, and I'm going to go over I'm going to do it just the way I did it. Well, I'm going to do something different. Let's do something different. So we'll cover. Okay, don't mess that up, Linda. Let me move her over. Okay, so we're going to get out. I'm going to use Mod Podge. You can use whatever glue you want. The Mod Podge seems to be working, so I have it in the drawer. I might as well use it. All right, so we're going to get some of that glue out, and I'm just going to go over the tail like that. And I'm just going to cover it like that. Then I'm going to turn it around so you can see what I glued down so far. I'm just going to go over this like this. And yeah, I have all my lights on. It just seems dark in here. Okay, here we go. Going around. And I will cut the feathers out. And turning my paper and using my little scissors. There we go. So we got the tail done. Now, next thing we want to do, I have more paper. I have these pretty flowers that I kind of like. So I think I'm going to cover her belly with this. So let's just, I just want to get this part of the flower. So I'm going to go like this. And I'm just going to cover the belly. And I'm going to go over like this. And you don't need to use as big a piece of paper. I'm just being, just trying to find the easiest way for me to do it. So I'm just going to cut out, because I don't want that much. Actually, let me just cut this out. Okay, and then I want to fold this back, and I'm just gonna not the best way to do it, and I'm gonna cut this piece here. There, we got that. And then I'm just gonna cut the belly. Don't use as big a piece of paper. It's probably easier to just cut little pieces off. Okay, so there. I just wanted to make sure that I got some of that in there. And I'm just going to wipe some of this glue off. Okay, so we got that so far. Then the next thing I want to do is the head. So the head, I can use some, do I have any more of this? No. Yeah. I have some pink paper right here. So I'm just going to take off. Actually, that's not good because that's ripped. Will that make it? No. That will. So I'm going to cut this part off. And I'm going to put it like that. Okay, you see what I'm doing. So I'm just creating a collage or decoupage. This bird. I'll take that glue off. And then I'll go around. Too much glue, but that's okay. I'll cut out around the beak and around the body. Okay, so now we have our bird. We're a little bit wonky over here, so I'm just going to cut it. Where's that? And then clean off this glue because we're going to still work here. Okay, so now we decoupaged our bird, but we want to add more stuff to her. So let me see. We can put some book page here, and we're going to just distress it, and we're going to put that there. Okay, little glue will do you. Pretty cool. Okay, there we go. And we're just going to put that down like that. There. Then the next thing I want to do is take some music paper, which I had out here, and I put it, oh, here it is. Okay, so you can see I drew something like looks like a teardrop. So we're going to do something like that. So just like a little teardrop kind of thing. Very simple. We're just going to cut that out. And then we are going to distress it. Just go around. Okay, and then this is going to go like down here, like this. Okay, so time for the glue. And here we go. Just going to put glue around here. And this is pretty simple, and I have to say, I think it's going to look good in your journals. Okay, so now we have that going. Then the next thing we want is to add a heart. So I'm going to take this piece of scrap and I'm going to fold it in half, and we're going to cut out a heart just by doing that. And we have a little heart. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to distress it. And my ink dauber has black soot on it, so that's what I'm using. And then we take the old glue and we put more Mod Podge on the back of the heart, and we stick that right there, like that. Okay. Then the next thing, well, let me clean this up. The next thing you want to do is get out a pen. So what I did with the pen, let me look at what I did. I just drew an eye. So right over here, I'm just going to do a circle. And then right close to the front of the eye, I'm just going to darken it in. Then if you want, you can color in the beak, or you can just do a line and this. It's up to you. I colored that one in. I think I'm going to color this one in. I did kind of like a scribble. And then down here, the same thing. A little scribble. And then I just left like a little space in between the top beak and the bottom beak. Okay, then the next thing I did was I got out the dauber, the black dauber, the black soot, and there's a lot of ink on this dauber, so I'm just going to go around the entire bird, and I'm just going to give her some outline in the beak and around the head, and back up to the back. Okay, now let's get our book. So we're going to move this girl over here, and we're going to bring this girl over here, and we're going to look for a place to put her. And I'm thinking, let's look. Let's go to the back of the book. Actually, like that. That looks pretty cool. But the other thing I want to do is take some music paper and give her a place to sit on. So let's see. Let's straighten that out. And we can go like this, and we can go like this. We can find a place like that, or like that. her sit there. Let's ink that. Okay, now that doesn't look bad, but I'm going to also do this. So I'm going to rip that. Like that. Okay, let's look. Let's see what else we have. I can go back here too. Actually, that's cute too. And then we don't have anything interfering with her. Okay, let's do that. All right, so we're gonna, sorry about that. Oh, we're gonna get out the Fabrifix, and we're gonna go around the bottom. I keep saying I'm going to fill this up. I have to fill this bottle up. Okay, here we go. Oh, and before we do that, we have to do this. So let's put this will act like a branch for her. So I'm going to put this down here like that. And then she is going to sit like that. But she's not finished. Okay, so what I want to do is add a flower to her. So do I want this flower or do I want this one? Let's see. I'll tell you, I really love these flowers. They are cutie patootie. I know, right? I'm admiring my own work. But they're not just my work. They're everybody's. We can all do this. Okay, how cute and adorable is that? Okay, so I'm sorry. I just love doing this. And I owe it all to Pam. Okay, there we go. So we got that. And then the next thing I did, which I'm going to do for all of you, is I'm going to add some stickles. So we're just going to go around the heart and just accentuate it by outlining it. There we go. And you know what? Let's go down. Let's do a little bit on the feathers. Let's make the feathers pop. Okay, there we go. So that's our I was going to say that's our video for today. And if you like it, please hit the like and subscribe button. I think that's really adorable. There's a little birdie for the person who's looking in their book, something to admire. I hope you liked it. And if you did, please hit the like and subscribe button. And I'll see you on the next one. Okay, have an amazing day. Bye-bye.